Baby. So, question going out now is on The Walking Dead, if you watch The Walking Dead, you know that Maggie is a main character. Maggie is one of the powerhouses of The Walking Dead. I posed a question to the BOOB. Why? Why is she in power? Why is she got the respect of everyone on the show? Everybody on that show has done something to either protect the group, save the group from somebody, or has killed somebody that is threatening the group. Father Gabriel has done it. Everybody. Glenn did it. Rick did it. Michonne did it. Everybody has done that to earn the respect of everybody else. Maggie, either I'm missing something or she has done absolutely nothing. And people are going, well, her husband got, that's fine. Her husband died. Her father died. All right. So did everybody else's. Everybody else on that show has lost somebody very badly. So that does not make her special. Oh, she lost her father and her husband. So what? Rick lost his wife and his son and killed his best friend. Killed Judith's father. Okay, so it doesn't. I'm going to have to go back and watch from when Maggie came on the show till now. Because even now, all right, I understand, okay, they made her the fucking leader of the Hilltop. Don't understand that either. She wasn't even from the fucking Hilltop. So how does she all of a sudden go in there and become the leader of the Hilltop is beyond me. Maybe stuff is run differently then. There's a stranger coming in, all of a sudden she's in charge. You think somebody who lived at the Hilltop would have went, no, fuck this shit. Who the fuck is this twat? Okay, so that aside, she abandons the Hilltop, and you can use whatever word you want. I call it abandoned. She just fucking left. Okay, there's only one person that knows where she is, and that's who was ever leaving that letter, those letters. I mean, because obviously she knew to go there and pick up the rock and read the letter. So obviously there was more letters than just that one. Okay, so that being said, she abandoned the Hilltop, said, hey, fuck that shit. Deal with whatever you got to deal with. I'm fucking out of here. And so not only does she do that, then she becomes a leader in another group. So now she's in charge of other people again. And the only reason, like I'm trying to say, the only reason she's back now is because she's got a problem with a group now that is fucking killing her people, and she can't fucking handle it. So now she's running back to Alexandria, Hilltop, the Kingdom, Ocean. Oh, please help me. Please help me. I need help. I'm not a leader at all. I'd be going, where the fuck you been for the last 3 years, bitch? Because of you, the fucking Hilltop is destroyed. All those people are fucking dead because you just fucking ran. And now because you need our help, all of a sudden we're your friends again? Yeah, nah. She's lacking something that I call integrity. And that's another reason I have not liked that character. The way they have written her character is not good. And that's all I'm saying about that. The boob is freaking out like it's his best friend or something. I have no idea what the fuck his problem is. But he keeps spewing the same thing. Well, it's because Glenn died and blah, blah, blah. No, sorry, not using that as an excuse. That doesn't give you power. You don't go, okay, we'll make you the leader of the hilltop because you lost your husband. That doesn't fucking happen. Everybody on that show has lost somebody in a very horrible way. So that doesn't count. Everybody. Father Gabriel has done stuff lately. Everyone has stepped up and shown she has done nothing. She's abandoned. She has shown she has no integrity. And it's not, I just have a problem with the character, the way they wrote her character. And if that's the boob in there listening right now, fuck you. I don't hang up when I'm trying to make a point. You screamed all you want, blah, blah, blah. I let you. I didn't go, why am I here? I could be downstairs eating fucking dinner. No, I went there. You did not answer the question. You never answered the question. You just started calling me names. You're living in the fucking Trump era. This is not the Trump era. We don't automatically jump and start yelling and calling people names. If you were going to prove me wrong. You didn't prove me wrong. The only reason Maggie came back, and you can call me wrong again all you want, is because she needs fucking help. All of a sudden, she needs their help. All of a sudden, we're friends. Her fucking community's getting their ass kicked by the Reapers, and all of a sudden, she wants help. Isn't that the reason she left? It's because everyone was trying to tell her what to do with the hilltop, so she said, fuck that, I'm out of here. Fuck you fuckers. She abandoned them. She has no integrity. And again, this isn't Lauren Cohen. I love Lauren Cohen. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. And I've had a problem with this character ever since they left the farm. When she was on the farm, that was fine. Then all of a sudden she's in a leadership role. And I don't know why. Even Glenn did a lot of shit to become one of the leaders of that group. And I'm not even talking just killing people, just stopping people from hurting someone else. Any threats, Glenn was there doing what he had to do. Rick was there doing what he had to do. Tyrese started off as a little fucking pussy, but then he did what he had to do. Even people that were on the show for a very short time. T-Dog gave his life to save Carol. I have watched this show since day one. I've watched repeats. I watched the rebroadcasts. And I still say, if anything, she's a red shirt from like Star Trek. She's a side story. She's not a lead character. I'm sorry. She's not. And that's not it's the writers. They wrote her character way wrong. Even a character in the comic book, I mean, that character in that, I mean, geez. Maybe that's why. Because her character in the comic book is kind of a whiny bitch. But like I said, you name me a character on that show that is in like a lead role. Because basically there's no supporting actors on that show. They're all basically lead characters. Anybody on that show? Even a couple of the kids people that had their heads on the spikes. They did more than Maggie. I'm just saying. I can't. And I'm really thinking hard, trying to go, oh, that's what she did. Like, I don't think she was involved, like, when they killed the saviors in their sleep. I mean, that's not a good thing. That's basically being a murderer, a fucking serial killer, fucking murderer. But I believe Glenn was involved in that. Daryl, Michonne, Rick. There was a Maggie did that. I can't honestly say yes or no, but I don't think she was. And it's not like, to me, like yesterday, it was a stupid show. You waited. I mean, throw some. I mean, she's a sideshow. She's a side story. She's a cutaway. Her story is a cutaway, not a main story. She come back and we wasted a whole fucking hour of going to look for people that I have no idea who the fuck they are. So I don't care. Right now, the main story is Eugene, the king, princess, and the lesbian arrow lady being trapped by the stormtroopers. That's the main story. You do that, and then you cut to Maggie's little fucking side story. Because Maggie, I'm sorry, is a side story. Because we don't know anybody that she's been involved with. It's a side story. You can't make me care about people I don't fucking know. These characters, I don't know who they are. Why are we saving them? I don't know who the fuck they are. Why are these people risking their lives now just because Maggie decided to come out of the woodwork? And not even that, she took charge, like barking fucking orders. Like, hey, you go there, you do this, you do that. Hey, who the fuck are you to do that? What the fuck? When you're told to stand watch, you stand watch, you little fucker. Barking orders at Daryl. I'm surprised Daryl's going, fuck you. Shove it, bitch. But Evan, when I say this to fucking dipshit, well, it's because Glenn died, Herschel died, then what Gregory was a fucking... But that has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. He keeps... If he could come up, he's getting mad because he can't come up with a fucking... with a thing. This might be the death of SPORTSROB and the BOOB. And it has nothing to do with sports. Because I've gotten him pissed off so bad that he's hung up on me and now is like canceling the show. Right now, he's probably doing a wrestling show on Twitter right now. Twitcher. Because he stopped me. Well, we were arguing about it for 10 minutes. Fuck you. And then, after hounding me to come in. And he's the one who brought it up. It's like he wanted to argue about it more. I didn't bring up The Walking Dead. Well, I kind of did with the Walking Dead stuff on the side here. But I was getting ready to dinner. I kept going, bling, bling. Well, you coming in or not? You coming in or not? I went, no, not if we're going to talk about wrestling. I don't want to talk about wrestling. So that was that. And then mysteriously had connection problems. Is that she's a leader by association because her father was a leader and her husband was a leader, I guess. I don't know. That's the problem. And that's the writers. The writers did that. The writers did that. Not me. Because Maggie's character in the fucking comic book is totally different. Totally. But even Michonne, he's going, well, you said badass. Well, it's because her character has not evolved. I have not seen it. It's evolved a little. Like, you saw Carol's evolve. You saw that. You saw Carl's character evolve. Rick's character even evolved. Daryl's character evolved. Maggie's, not so much. And we're even talking. Not even that. That's not what I'm asking. Those are two different arguments, and he doesn't understand that. Those are two different arguments, two different statements. The evolving, that's something. What made her what? I understand what made her tougher was seeing her father's head cut off, seeing her husband's head bashed in. I understand that. But that's not why she's a leader. And that seems to be what, instead of just shutting the fuck up and listening to what I'm saying, he's spewing something that has nothing to do with that. I want to know what she did to become a leader on that council, with the group, the show, if you want to call it that. Morgan did more than she did. Morgan's still doing more, and he's on another show. And you say Beth. I don't think Beth was on the council. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I don't think she was. Everybody hates Chris. Gave his life for the group in the little doorway. He did more in the short period of time he was on that show than Maggie has done. And I'm not saying, oh, she has done that. She's done things, but with somebody else. Carol single-handedly saved everybody, including Maggie, from the cannibals. Okay. When the governor was attacking, who was she concerned about? Her sister. Okay, understandably. But the whole time that's going on, the governor's killing fucking people. And she didn't care where Glenn was. She was running around looking for Beth. Where's Beth? Where's my sister? I told her to get on the bus. Not answering it. Don't care. This is my show. I'll babble as much as I want. You can ding ding on my phone all you want. And I'm not saying this to be. This is why. I mean, I don't think Robert Kirkland is even involved in the writing anymore. I don't think he's even doing anything like that. I think people have taken over this show, and that's why it's dying. People that have nothing to do with The Walking Dead at all are killing this show. You can time it. Watch yesterday's episode again. 45 minutes was wasted on Maggie telling her where she's been story, and the deaf kid telling her story, sorry. And that whole time, it could have been summed up. Well, what'd you do while you were gone? Well, I went here, went there, blah, blah, blah. That could have been done in a cut scene. Then we go back, see what happens with Eugene. I understand there's probably going to be a whole nother episode of that. We spent a whole episode like, hey, Maggie's back. No, not happy Maggie's back. She left, abandoned the people, and now we're supposed to be happy she's back. And then she's, like I said, all of a sudden, she's in charge. Yeah, I do. And now it's like another storyline. Here we go. She's staying at Alexandria right now. Okay? What, she all of a sudden going to be the leader of... I get it. Rick is gone. Michonne's gone. Everybody's fucking gone. So she's just going to be able to waltz in and start barking orders. Hey, you, tote that barge. You lift that bale. You, go get me a sandwich. You, rub my feet. Somebody get Glenn Jr. another hat. And here we go. No, this is just a joke. Ha ha. People are going to get all freaked out. Certain people. Little Glenn Jr. I call him Glenn Jr. because if she loved Glenn that much, I mean, I understand Herschel was her father, but Glenn is the father of that baby. And that should be Glenn Jr. Just saying. Glenn Herschel, whatever his last name is. Should not be Herschel Glenn or whatever. It should be Glenn Herschel. That guy's last name. Okay, so I just proved a point. Okay, maybe I don't know. I know it. It's just I'm like a brain fart. I forgot Glenn's last name. I want to say Yen, but it's not. It might be. I don't know. I think that's his actual last name. But that's the beef. I'm saying out here, like, I don't know what she's done. She's been with other things, but again, she was part of a group. Individually, each character on this show has done something to earn respect. She got pregnant. I don't know. I don't. That's the problem. There's this one day she was little Maggie from the farm, and then she was Presidente. She was El Presidente. That's the problem. And again, I know it's a fucking fictional show. It's not real. I understand that. But if I'm living in a community and a stranger comes in and all of a sudden starts telling me how I should and shouldn't be doing things, and all of a sudden it's like I'd be saying, no, fuck this. Okay, yeah, Gregory was a dipshit. Okay, there had to be. So you're telling me the only person is there is Jesus, and Jesus clearly said he didn't want the job. So you have an election. You all of a sudden hand it to somebody. And until someone can give me a bona fide, this is how it happened, I'm going to spew this every time someone brings up Maggie's character's name. I even got my sister Sherry to go, hey, you're right. So that's that. Evidently, J.J. Watt has done something. That's what I was doing before I went to somebody's show 60 at 6 to get yelled at and abused. This might be the death of SPORTSROB and the BOOB, I think. You got the death of Spider-Man, death of Superman. This might have been the death of SPORTSROB and the BOOB. And I just paid $56 for a SPORTSROB and the BOOB shirt. I have to scratch that boob part off and change it to something else. But like I said, J.J. Watt was or did something. I don't know if he's announced a retirement or if he's not. I have no idea. I'm trying to get my NFL app to kick up, but I don't think. Oh, there it is. But again, a legitimate thing she's done by herself, not with the group. Like I can name a lot of things people did with the group, including Maggie, did stuff. But alone, something she did by herself. And until someone can give me a legitimate again, my problem is not with the character. I mean, it could be worse. She could be like the character in the comic book. I didn't like Maggie in the comic book either. So let's start that war. I didn't like her character in the comic book either. Okay, this is it. J.J. Watt signed a 2-year deal with the Cardinals. Not feeling that. I don't know. Maybe he saw something nobody else saw. That's a little shocker. That's a shocker. Um, J.J. Watt needs to go to a team with a strong defense and a strong offensive line. And other than the 500 sacks that the Giants gave the Cardinals, they're really not that good. So that's the big sports news for today. As far as I'm concerned. Free agency should be starting soon. And you say, hey, how come this is free agent? Free agent because he was let go. He was told by the team he is going, and he could go out and look. And so he did his own thing. The way he did it, he did it his way. The Texans weren't really in control of any of the decision making. They made him an unrestricted free agent, and he was able to go out and do whatever he wanted and go wherever he wanted to go. They didn't go, well, we'll trade there to give us a first rounder, second, none of that fucking political bullshit. And he was able to go and do whatever he wanted to do. So that was a good thing there. But the Cardinals, I don't know about that. Maybe they're an up-and-comer. Maybe they're up and coming. I do. I just noticed that Mr. Copy chimed in. I'm not calling him the boob anymore. He's not the boob. Restrict that boob, become Papa Wrestler like you were before. He chimed in, do you often sit and talk to yourself about The Walking Dead? Well, yes, I do, because I live by myself. So it's really, unless I want to talk to my cat, I don't know what would be more crazy, me talking to myself about The Walking Dead or talking to my cat about The Walking Dead. I tried to talk to you about The Walking Dead, but you're fucking clueless. And again, you can tell me what she's done. Maggie again. Because you're obviously not understanding the question. It's not when did she become a badass. I mean, I know what has toughened her as a character was the death of her father and the death of her sister and the death of her husband. Understandably. But everybody on that show has lost somebody, so that doesn't count. So that's off the board. You're not understanding that everybody on that show has lost a loved one. Carol lost a child. Rick lost a child. Other people on that show have lost a child or a husband or a wife or brother. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. You can't use that as your argument. Okay? There are rules. That is one of them. You cannot use a death of somebody as an argument. So that is off the board. Even if you said she became empowered because of her father and her husband, I would accept that. But no one has said that. Because that's my view. That's what and I would agree with you because that's what I think it is. She got this power because of Herschel and Glenn. That's it. And Rick may be feeling sorry for her. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. If you go, hey, what about that episode where she did this? That's fine. I will go, son, I forgot that. I remember, like, I keep saying, as like a side, even Eugene, little wimpy fucking Eugene, did something. And go there, oh, Eugene, remember the fucking thing he did with fucking the guns and the bullets so that they could win the war against Negan? Yeah, that was fucking Eugene doing something on his own for the group. Why he's a leader. There. Now you know what I'm looking for. I should have used that. That's my bad. I should have used that as what I was looking for. Right then is, okay, boom, he did this. He did this. I'm not even reading your shit. Go away. Go away. Not even talking to you. The boob is dead. I just said you can't make me yell again. Can't use the death of somebody. That is off the table. That is not what I'm looking for. If you're fucking ghosting me right here, listen to what I'm saying. Death of a fucking loved one is not what I'm looking for. What I just said, what Eugene did. Eugene, you can say, oh, what did Eugene do? Well, let's see. Eugene made the bullets that blew up in the Savior's faces when they were trying to kill everybody, and that's the reason they won the fucking war against Negan, because of Eugene. That's why Eugene is in a power mode. So, doesn't matter. I want something, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that. Michonne, supposedly, don't know if he's dead, I'm pretty sure, she killed the governor. She did other things, but she killed the governor. Rick beat him up, but Michonne stabbed him in the fucking head, ended the governor's bullshit. Not even looking at your stuff. I don't even have the chat on. All I hear is a noise. Go blow up somebody else's fucking thing. Because you're not answering, still not answering the question. I'm reading it here. Oh, Maggie did her husband's death. Not what I'm asking for. The death, again, off the board. Anything to do with the death of a loved one is not an excuse or a reason. That does not count. Everybody on the show has lost somebody. Again, I just said what I'm looking for, and what Maggie, give me something like what Eugene did. Eugene altered the bullets for the Saviors so they would not work against Rick and the group, therefore winning the Negan Savior War for our beloved characters, including Maggie. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want to hear about, no, Glenn's death, and that's not what I'm asking for. And you just seem to be going around on the same fucking treadmill and the same fucking, what do you call it, hamster wheel. It's because you got nothing. You got fucking nothing. And you wonder, why do I have to yell? Because you're saying the same shit over and over. You're even doing it in text now, in chat form. That's not what I'm asking. You are not even listening. I'm not listening to you anymore. Go watch Deadpool. He's funny. But that's clearly what I'm looking for, is the, like what you did. That's a prime example of what I'm asking for. I don't know what you're having a problem with. What did Maggie do like that? Eugene, you can say, when did Eugene get the respect and the power? I think that because single-handedly, because it was him that did the thing with the bullets. Nobody else. It was him. Came up with the idea, put the plan in, didn't tell fucking nobody about it, and put that plan into action, and that's why they defeated Negan and the Saviors, is because of Eugene and what he did. That's what I'm looking for. Glenn did something like that. Rick did shit like that. Maggie did shit like that. It would be like right now if Lori was in charge. Okay? It'd be like if Lori had that power. The only reason Lori, and I would agree, Lori has power because she was married to Rick. That would be it. Because up to that point, she couldn't even control Carl. The only thing Lori did was fuck Shane. That was her contribute to the group. Lori contributed nothing to the group. And if she was on the show still, and she would probably be a leader because she was married to Rick. So there's that. And you're blowing up my phone now. Unless you're that little video, I mean, watch the video, asshole. It's a video of the biggest badass thing she did. Not at. It's not what I'm asking. Not what I'm asking. Do I have to slow it down? I said at the beginning of this stupid fucking thing, what did she do to become a leader? Not even a leader, the leader. Because now evidently she's going to take over Alexandria. I'm going to watch the video, but I'm pretty sure he's not grasping it. I don't know how simpler I can make it. The Eugene analogy is exactly what I'm looking for. If you are fucking listening to me, what I said about Eugene and how Eugene, because Eugene, to me, until that point, was a fucking quivering little fucking bowl of jelly. When he did the thing with the bullets so they could beat Negan and the Saviors, that's what made Eugene the leader. One of the leaders of the group. I'm looking for something like that Maggie has done. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to be, she cried because Glenn died. That's off the table. A death of a fucking loved one, a death of a friend. None of that is on the table. Everybody lost it. I can name everybody on that show has lost somebody close to them. That's what I'm looking for. Something exactly. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly like Eugene, but in that aspect of what I'm looking for. I've broken it down for you. I've simplified it for you. And again, I don't remember her doing it. She was with people when the shit was going on, but single-handedly, she has done nothing. Father Gabriel, you want to do Father Gabriel went off on his own and tried to get the remember the dump people, the people that lived in the dump, and he tried to help them and get them to join the thing, and he got Rick and them together, basically. I mean, I know he was captured, but that's what he was doing. He was trying to save them. And now he's done other things, but now he's a leader. Because he did other things by himself. His character did things on his own that got him respect. Okay, I'm not talking about like just going out with the group and being involved in something with the group. Don't know what that means. Not the answer. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I have not watched your video because I don't want to. Because it's going to be, what has she done? She's going to, oh, her reacting to her mother's death. Oh, her reacting to her father's death. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. No, because I can't play it while I'm on. I can't even click the link because then it says show. See, if I click that to do it, I can't watch it. It won't let me watch it, so I can't watch it. So you can keep saying watch the video, blah 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 blah. I can't. I know you're sending me the link to watch it, and I would watch it just to shut you the fuck up. But when I go to watch it, the big blue show or hide thing comes over it, and I can't do a fucking thing. And my mouse is over it in the green part, and it won't act like a link. So you can send me all the links all you want. I can't watch it. And my phone's way over there. I'm not getting up to fucking answer it. But if that video, and again, I will say, I have forgotten if she has done something. I don't remember it. And this is what the problem is. And again, Eugene, prime example. That is the main, I can't do any more simpler. The thing is what Eugene did. We all thought he was a fucking backstabbing fucking piece of shit. Doing shit for pickles, being a pickle whore. And the whole time, he had this fucking plan in play. He messed with their bullets. They didn't fucking work. Rick and the gang won because of Eugene. That's what I'm looking for. What, like that, did Maggie do? And again, if that video, if you got it, you sent the link on my phone, I'll watch it. But it has to be individual shit. Carol, you can say, oh, Carol. To me, Carol's moment was, I mean, she was already a leader in the group, but Carol's moment was when she saved them from the cannibals. She did that by herself. She didn't have, you can say, oh, well, Tyrese. No, Tyrese was in a little cabin freaking out. Carol saved them from the cannibals, including Maggie, from the cannibals by herself. Nobody was with her. Nobody helped her. She did that shit on her own. Boom, to me, makes her a leader. Same thing as with Eugene, okay? Shit like that. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, Rick, we can go on with Rick all you want. Again, you're not listening. Are you even watching? Are you are you just sending me random shit? I just told you I can't click on the fucking link because when I do, that big blue fucking show or hide thing pops up and I can't open the fucking link. But yet, you continue to send me links. No, I can't open it. When I put my mouse over it, the blue thing that goes show or hide pops on it. So I can't do it. I can show it. There's what you just sent me. I can show that all you want. I can't open it because once it goes over there, down there, it's not a link anymore. I'm clicking on it like a bastard. It's doing nothing. I'm clicking like crazy. Even in the little chat thing, the little chat box over there. Which way are we going? Over there. The little chat box right next to me. I'm clicking on it. Nothing happened to me. So stop sending me fucking links. Good. Go watch fucking wrestling. come up with a fucking thing that, Meg, that's your fucking homework. A legitimate thing Maggie alone did. Has nothing to do with her father, nothing to do with Glenn dying, nothing to do with the fucking hilltop. Something she did, like what fucking Eugene did, like what Carol did, something like that. That's what I'm looking for. The reason I'm still babbling about it and no one's asking you, why are you listening? I'm not babbling for you. I'm babbling for you now because you keep messaging me. I'm babbling because you or nobody has given me a reason. I'll go back. Fuck, I'll take 4 days and I'll watch every fucking Maggie episode. And I'll put it on here if I can, if I find a way to put it on there. When I find and see something, like I said, I may have forgotten. I don't remember anything like that something like Eugene did or something like Carol did. Even Tyrese did something. And I said, I can't. Send it to my phone. See, maybe you just have a listening problem. Mr. Copy, I'm going to have to send a note to your mother and saying that Dave is having trouble following directions. Send it to my phone because I can't open the fucking link on this. Oh my fucking God. It's like living with a fucking toddler that won't fucking listen to you. You're like a toddler. This is the death of the boob. I'm doing an animated fucking series. You're getting fucking. I'm gonna have Maggie. Maggie's coming in and killing you because then I can make it. What did fucking Maggie do to become a leader? She killed the boob. At least I will have a reason why Maggie is a leader. It's because she killed the fucking boob. If you have sent me, I'm looking on my phone now. If you have sent me the link, I am watching the video right now. If this helps. It's going to be a bunch of stuff about fucking Maggie. See, you didn't send me. You didn't send me the link to my phone. You want me to watch the video? Send the link to my fucking phone. I'm not even listening to your voicemail because it'll give me a headache. I would be more than glad to watch the video if you send the link to my phone. I can't watch the video on here. I don't know what you're having trouble understanding. When I go to click on, and you know this, when you put your mouse over the fucking thing, the little blue box shows up that says show or hide. So you can't click on it. It says retry. I don't know what that means. I can't even copy and paste it. So unless I do that and come over here and copy and paste it. No, I can't even copy and paste it there. It doesn't give me an option. So if this is the evidence that you need to find some way of getting it to me. So I can review the evidence and I can go, yes, you were right. That made Maggie a powerhouse. That made her a leader. I forgot about it because, like I said, I don't remember her doing a fucking thing. And again, we're talking solo action. Solo. Daryl has done shit by himself for the group. Carol, Tyrese, Bob, all them people did stuff for the group that made them the leader and got the respect. All I'm asking is one thing Maggie did, other than having Herschel as a father and Glenn as a husband. And because they died, like I said, death of somebody is off the table. Not even going to discuss that at all. because everybody has lost somebody. That's not a reason. And if you gave everyone who lost somebody power, everybody would be in power. There would be no dictatorship. Anyway, I'm going to eat. This has been